Hi, I am Christina Davis, and you are with us here with MAWD at the Crappy Couch Sessions, and we're going to be asking some questions. So you've moved to LA, so what's that like, moving to LA?
It's honestly been amazing, and I think it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I was going to choose between LA, Portland, or Austin, and I really didn't want to move to LA. I've just heard things about it or the people, but I feel like I've been proved wrong. Definitely, I've met some amazing producers, songwriters, and every show there's an opportunity for something to happen. Everything builds off each other there, and I've met my bandmates and just a lot of amazing people. So it's been awesome. Yeah.
Cool. So recently you went on a Texas tour.
Yeah, Southwest. Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was really fun. It was definitely one of the best things that I've ever done. We just piled and a bunch of stinky bandmates into a van for 20 hours there, and we just slept on people's couches and just roughed it. It was my first official tour in the United States, and it was really fun. We were really well received in Austin. I feel like our music really fit in over there, and we just had so much fun, and we played 6 shows in 5 days. And we played some corporate events. We played on top of a rooftop, and then we played on top of a clubhouse overlooking Austin. It was just so much fun. We met so many amazing other bands, which now we're friends with back in LA. So it was really, really great. So
cool.
Yeah.
So the rooftop thing, you kind of did the Beatles thing.
Yeah, I mean the venue was the rooftop.
Okay.
But it was cool because we were playing to all of 6th Street, which is where all of the action is. So if you're walking by, people can come in and be like, oh, who are those guys?
So 6th Street's kind of like maybe the Bourbon Street of New Orleans.
Kind
of
of, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, there's all the venues are all along 6th Street. So yeah, it was
awesome.
really cool.
So being on tour, what's your go-to snack food or junk food?
Oh
or
my God.
Something to keep you alive during the tour?
I love the Kettle sea salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, those are good.
Those are my favorite. And then we had a box of LaCroix, and just sounds so hipster, but I love them. And popcorn, sea salt popcorn. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
So coming back to Chico, what's it like coming back to Chico or the NorCal area?
I love it because it just feels like home here. I mean, LA is definitely a new type of home. It's a different feeling, but it's just really nice to be in nature and be around that comforting feeling. We're on the end of this tour going back to my hometown, and we're playing a big show to all my friends and family, and my teachers from high school. So it's just going to be it's just really nice. And I feel like I get so caught up in everything I'm doing down there. It's really nice to go back to your roots and just get to see people like you, or just people who I haven't seen in so long. And it's just nice to be able to walk down the street and be like, oh, hey, what's up? Because that never happens in LA.
LA.
Yeah, it's really nice. I love it. And I just can't wait to go swimming in the creek and just do all the things that I used to love to do. So yeah.
How is your career now, as opposed to up here in LA? What's
compared to when I was here before, and then
what's taking off and
what's taking off? Well, when I moved to LA, I caught the attention of this producer, songwriter, audio engineer guy. His name's Josiah. He became one of my really good friends, and he's worked with a lot of indie bands that I really like Rilo Kiley, The Kills. He's worked with some of their members and a lot of really awesome bands. So we started writing together, and he's been really helping me a lot kind of work my way through LA and meet people and get comfortable into LA. They do a lot of co-writing sessions and stuff. So I've been doing a lot more of that, writing with other people, writing for placements for TV. So that's a lot more of stuff that I've been trying to do there, as opposed to it's hard to do in Chico. On the other hand, I actually have some jobs in music business, and I'm actually using my degree to make money on the side to support myself for my dreams. And I've been working with some people who work in Music Sync, which is trying to get music on TV and that kind of stuff. So that's been really interesting to be learning about all of that stuff. But in LA, I got to open for Larkin Poe, which is a band I really like. It's these two rock and roll sisters. And ever since pretty much that show, it was at the Hotel Cafe, which is a pretty well-known venue there. Other bookers have been more interested in me, and that booker's been interested in having me back. And so it just kind of all blossomed from that show. We got to open for Robbie Krieger, who was the Doors lead guitar player, which was
awesome.
Really cool.
Nice.
And we've just been meeting so many different bands. So I also have been getting a lot of really good press being down there, as opposed to Chico. There's a lot of media down there that they come to your shows. So like down there is Buzz Bands LA is like a big indie blog. So that they've been helping my career a lot too with their like radio station, playing me on their radio station and coming to my shows and stuff like that. So it's just a little different. There's a lot more going on in those regards, especially like as far as media and radio and stuff like that. But my career's definitely been progressing a lot, like faster than I was expecting, and it's been really awesome. And I don't know, just been working really hard.
The LA Weekly, you know, kind of highlighted your video.
Well, that was my first music video that I've ever made, and we were told that we had a few days to do it. And so I was like, uh-oh, and I had no budget. And so I just kind of whipped it together, and I was telling you earlier, I bought a lens. I went on YouTube, and I just like was like, how do I use this lens? How do I do DIY lighting? So I just went to Home Depot, and I like bought those little chicken coop lights and some colorful saran wrap, and we had a few friends like hold them and like move them around, and I just had my boyfriend videotape us, which was really fun. So we like, it came together really quickly, and I'm really proud of how it came out for how little time that we had.
It was wonderful. I love it. I've seen it.
Yeah, and I don't really have like too much editing experience, but I just like edited it and set it in, hope for the best. And I have a really great publicist down there right now I'm working with. So she's been really helpful in getting my music into big indie blogs like Line of Best Fit, which is one of my favorite indie blogs I've been reading since I was like in high school. And then LA Weekly was another big one. So
yeah, awesome. Yeah. Do you have a favorite guitar that you kind of go to when you play? Or?
Right now I just bought a Gibson Les Paul, for, not specifically for this tour, but I've been wanting to do more electric stuff. And I love it. It has two humbuckers on it, and it just, I love the Alabama Shakes. It just has like that kind of vibe to it. So that one I've been loving to play. And then just my classic guitar. It's not a classic style, but it's I have a Seagull and my acoustic guitar, and I love playing that thing. The action's really nice on it, and it just sounds really good.
So the electric guitar, is that the blue one I saw out there?
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
New. Yeah,
love it.
And that was an impulse buy. I went in for picks, and it came out with that.
Musical influences.
Alabama Shakes is a big one. It's kind of all over the place. I definitely love folky music, like First Aid Kit and the Staves and Gregory Alan Isakov. Those are like my main folky guys. Who else? I mean, like classics like Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, like just a little bit of everything. I love Nancy Sinatra. She's like who I blast when I'm cleaning my room. Her Boots album is just like so good. Some of my newer stuff's a little bit more of a retro rock that has some like 60s vibes similar to like Nancy. So, but I can't play them for you yet.
So it's a new album thing you're working on?
So I'm working on a new album. My new EP was supposed to be set for summer, but we're kind of reamping it and kind of tossing out a couple songs. These things like are so back and forth. That's just, they take forever because like deciding on the song and then being like, wait, no, but I like this to go this direction. So I do have a new single coming out this summer. It's called Wandering Eye, and I wrote it last October with Josiah, the guy I've been writing with, and it's definitely got that like 60s retro, and it's also a little bit more of a crossover to like a radio friendly type sound, but still not losing like that like indie rawness where it's too commercial.
So you were a part of KCSC.
Mm-hmm.
So how has that kind of influenced you? Did it influence you at all, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved finding new music, and when I was in KCSC, I was part of the music staff, and that was just so much fun reviewing albums. And it's actually funny now reviewing albums, and then sometimes I'll be playing with bands that I reviewed their album, or like talking to them, and it's just kind of, it's like, what? That's crazy. So I'm playing a show with this guy Avi Buffalo next month, and I like really liked him in high school, and I reviewed his album here, I think, when I was here. And it's just weird because it's like they're all in LA, but when you're here it's like this like magical world of people you're reviewing, and they're so cool. And then it's just, I don't know, it's cool to go meet people you've been admiring for so long. So yeah,
my musical taste is growing ever since I've been here.
Oh, for sure. So, yeah, no, my musical taste definitely expanded so much. I found some of my favorite bands being on music staff here. Yeah. So, and I've met a lot of really great people who I hang out with now, like my music director. When I was on music staff, when I first came to Chico, she's one of my buddies now in LA. She just moved to LA, and she works in music management. So it's just kind of cool to like, there's a lot of KCSC people, or they'll come to my shows. And if you know, Kelsey Hernandez.
I don't know.
Okay. They're all old KCSC people, but it's really cool. My roommate was in KCSC, Seamus, and his bandmates and stuff. So it's just like brought me to a lot of people, and it's special.
The home away from home type of thing.
Yeah, it's nice to be back here. I'm like, oh yeah, this feels right. Sitting on this couch.
Is it the same couches?
Huh?
Is it the same couches?
I think so. They feel like they are sinking in, but yeah, no, I love KCSC. So yeah.
Well, I thank you very much for coming out and playing music and doing the interview today, and it's been really good having you back.
Yay! Thank you.
All right, so this is Christina Davis with Crappy Couch Sessions and interviewing MAWD, and thank you for watching.